Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I'm back here today for a new video. Today is the day. I am introducing a new artist that I have been wanting to introduce to this channel for a long time. Her name is Anastacia. Many of you probably haven't heard of her. She is she's an artist that I grew up listening to, actually. Very under the radar in the United States. She blew up in Europe. But the United States, they sort of blacklisted her for political industry reasons. If you guys don't know the industry, the music business is all politics. Trust me, I've been through it all. A lot of times you get blacklisted for stupid bullshit that has nothing to do, and that's what happened to Anastacia. But she is a powerhouse of a vocalist, such an amazing songwriter, amazing artist. She has been through so much. She's a cancer survivor, an amazing woman, and I am so happy to bring her to this channel. I'm going to be reacting to my favorite song from her entire catalog, actually, the music video for One Day in Your Life, which was a part of her second studio album, Freak of Nature. I'm happy to bring you guys along for the ride. I got a Diet Pepsi on ice over here. I'm dressed up. You guys like the outfit? So get cozy, feel good. Make something to eat, make yourself nice and comfortable, because we're going to be enjoying this together. And without further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin today's video, as always, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. No, smash that subscribe button. There is tons of new content coming you don't want to miss. Give the video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Now let's get into it.
I know that's just the way it goes. And you ain't right for sure. Turned your back on love for the last time. It won't take much longer now. Time makes me stronger. Well, there's nothing more to say. One day in your life, say love will remind you. How could you leave it all behind? One day in your life, it's gonna find you with the tears that let me cry. And baby, I'm stronger than before. You gotta lay it on the line. Baby, one day in your life, my love, did you think I'd break down and cry? This thing we had, it meant the world to me. Guess I was blind. It won't take much longer now. See, time makes me stronger. Well, and I know you'll be coming round someday. One day in your life, say love will remind you. How could you leave it all behind? One day in your life, it's gonna find you with the tears that let me cry. And baby, I'm stronger than before. You gotta lay it on the line. Baby, one day in your life, you call me in the midnight hour with your velvet lies. So many sleepless nights, I wonder, is it time to say goodbye? One day in your life, say love will remind you. Could you leave it all behind? One day in your life, it's gonna find you with the tears that let me cry. And baby, I'm stronger than before. You gotta lay it
Man. Woo! All right, y'all. I haven't revisited that in ages. Humongous round of applause for Anastacia. One Day in Your Life. Got a lot to talk about with this one. Let me get a little sip of Diet Pepsi over here before we begin our chat. I want to start off by saying, if you guys don't know Anastacia, like I said, I understand, but you need to get to know her because she is just such a gem, such an underrated gem in the music business, such a force, just one of the best singers I've ever heard in my entire life. The thing about Anastacia is she was always sort of one step forward, one step back because she was such an anomaly in the music industry. She was so rare. She had such a seasoned, professional, voice from the get-go in her generation of the teen bop. She came up in the generation, Christina, Britney, all of them were already on the radio. She was older than them, so it was very hard for her, obviously, to get in the business alongside with them. She was always one of the best singers, though, of her generation, in the entire business, let alone her generation. And it was always sort of like she was almost too good for the sort of teen bop craze at the time, so she had a difficult time, but she got her foot in the door. Her first album, Not That Kind, blew up in Europe, and her second album blew up in Europe. All of her music did very well in Europe, but she was blacklisted in the entertainment industry in the United States. That didn't stop her at all. She was always sort of, in my book, like a mix, like a cross between Chaka Khan and Tina Turner. Her sound, just such an incredible, unique, powerhouse voice. I mean, just such a powerful singer. So incredibly gifted in her craft. Just, like I said, one of a kind. And she always had that distinct style. Even her fashion, she always had the shades. Banging body, obviously. She had one set of the best abs in the business. And she, if you guys didn't know something about her, she had a ton of health issues. She had a ton of surgeries throughout her life, starting in her childhood, that left her with a scar. She was never afraid to show it, though, and that's one of the things that really, really set her apart was her bravery and just her willingness to put everything on, full display. She was herself, and that sort of always was sort of something that held her back in ways in the industry, but she never faltered. She kept true to her own, and that's one thing that's rare to see, with performers. She didn't let the business eat her up. They tried to put her on a different path, but she always came back strong as herself, unwilling and unwavering to put her, her image, in other people's hands. She had her own vision and she brought it full, throttle. And that's one thing, like I said, I always respect is those artists that were never afraid to do that. She was one of a kind. This song, I absolutely grew up loving. It was just such a feel-good song, and her vocals, you guys heard, just absolutely incredible vocals as per usual with her. She was always her sound was always what you would call sprunk, a mix of like soul, pop, and rock. She blended all of them together just so amazingly, something that people like Pink did also, but Anastacia, the voice, I mean, just absolutely one of the best of the best. That whole album, Freak of Nature, was absolutely amazing. And the thing with her is she was able to go from pop to ballad to, R&B to soul to pop, just seamlessly. She always had her own spin on it like nobody else I ever heard, and it just always so amazing to listen to. Such a pleasant voice to listen to. A lot of times with performers, with me, I sort of listen to them and I'm like, they're amazing as pop artists, but you put them in like a regular professional setting where, someone like me would perform like a casino or a bar or a restaurant or something, and it wouldn't be pleasant to listen to. She is one of those rare performers that is amazing on the pop stage, the international stage, but she would also be amazing to listen to in a smaller venue, and that's something that's very, very rare. Like I said, she's just one of the absolute best. I cannot say enough good about her. And like I said, I'm so happy to bring her to this channel. Another humongous round of applause for Anastacia. One Day in Your Life. I know there's Anastacia fans out there as well as me, so if you have any more requests for her, I would love to feature her again on this channel. Bring your requests to the inbox, and I would love to continue the Anastacia journey together. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for this reaction video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. There's tons of new content coming you don't want to miss. If you're new here and you want to support the channel, find me on Patreon. Subscribe for low monthly premium to have inclusive access on content you won't find anywhere else. And or leave me a donation via Cash App or Super Chat here on the channel. All the details will be in the drop-down box below. You guys know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave your requests in the comments down below, and I will add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep the positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.